Welcome to the 2022 season of Hockomock League football with the Warriors of Foxborough High School. Today's matchup is between the Foxborough Warriors and the Titans of Pembroke High School, coming to you from the Jack Martinelli Field in Foxborough. Bringing all of today's exciting football action are Doug Seuss and Frank Jaffoon. And now, let's join Doug and Frank down on the field for today's pregame commentary.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome again to Foxborough High School Warrior football. Tonight's playoff game matchup between Foxborough Warriors and the Pembroke Titans or something like Titans, I believe. Yeah. Doug Seuss, Frank Jaffoon, as always, bring you tonight's action with Cable 8. And again, first-round matchup, the new playoff system, which kind of took effect last year, where we no longer just have teams in one division. We're spread out across the state. And that's why you get matchups like this, right, partner?
Yeah, this is going to be a good matchup, though. They're 3-5. We have a common opponent, Plymouth South. We both lost to them, but that was early in the year for us. They've lost 4 in a row, so you know they're coming off a couple of tough games. So should be a pretty good game, though, Doug.
Right. Foxborough started the year really off. I mean, they got hammered by Halston, who actually has only got one loss. Halston's way up there in the rankings in their playoff format. And then we lost a tough one to Whitman-Hanson, who's also in the playoffs. Foxborough's 4 opponents, their losses, are all teams are highly rated.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not going to get any easier from here on in.
And the thing is we don't have we've said it too many times, probably people are tired of hearing it, we don't have a very experienced team as far as senior class. There are some seniors that are doing a great job contributing this year, but the strength lies in the junior and sophomores.
Oh, the juniors and sophomores are terrific. You told me that at the beginning of the year because you had seen them all come through the ranks in Pop Warner, and they lived up to the bill. We got some terrific quality athletes.
And offensively, we can go both sides of the ball. We've seen a run-in attack. Ben Angelini's had a couple good outings. Brendan Manzika so great, he goes by BMO. It makes it easier for us to call him that. BMO got into the backfield last week, had a couple nice runs before he went out with an injury. But he's also a big force on defense.
Yeah, he's a terrific football player. He's a Division I athlete as far as I'm concerned. And I think I know he's only a junior now, but he's going to be a high-quality recruit for a lot of kids. He's got speed. He's got size. Tenacity is unbelievable.
And then we got Lincoln Moore, who is also playing both ways. Lincoln gets a few touches on offense, basically out of the fullback position. But Lincoln's also a weapon on defense. He gets in on a lot of tackles.
Another Division I athlete. It's been a while since Foxborough's had so many good athletes. And those two boys right there are good. Obviously, we know that the kicker is going to the University of Indiana as a Division I recruit. So, things are looking up for Foxborough football.
And after tonight, should we win tonight's game, then we have a chance to advance, obviously. Our side of the bracket looks pretty favorable compared to the other side that's loaded with the Duxbury's, the Situates, Hopkinton or something, Halston, I believe, right. Yeah. So our side of the bracket looks good. So if we win tonight.
We got a great shot. We got a great shot to get to the Super Bowl. I don't want to say that, but it's true.
Okay. So we'll join you guys in a few minutes from the booth. A beautiful night. You can't get a better night than this for November 4th. It's awesome out here. It's like a September evening, and we'll bring you all the action very soon. Okay, everybody, welcome again to Foxborough High School Warrior football. Tonight's First round playoff action, Division 4 state MIA playoffs. Foxborough entertaining the Pembroke Titans. Foxborough comes in with a record of 4-4, and Pembroke is 3-5. Doug Seuss here, my longtime partner Frank Jaffoon at my side, here to bring you tonight's action. What do you got, partner?
I think this is going to be a good game, at least for a half, Doug, but I think we're going to wear them down. I just think our Foxborough team has really come alive. They've got such quality athletes. We were talking about it earlier. And the more I think about it, it's really tough to cover all of them.
It is. In Foxborough got off to a really tough start at the beginning of the year. Got beat up by Holliston, who's one of the cream of the crop teams, also in Division 4.
Yep.
But we've won 3 out of the last 4, and that one loss came to a good North Attleboro team, and we only lost by 5 points in a game that went right down to the end. So
could have won that game.
Could have won that game.
Yep.
All right, so Pembroke will be teeing off. Forgive us for the moment. We're trying to retrieve some rosters here. So we have no idea of players' names at this point in time, but we hope to have that rectified very shortly. We have Feldman and Rashawn Lewis, I believe, back for Foxborough. It's going to be a short kick. The up back's going to take this.
Great field position to
Number
start.
11 for Foxborough. Brings that ball back out across the court.
Warriors on the return. Tackled by 24 from Pembroke. Warriors will take over from their own 41-yard line.
What I do have here is I do have the officials for tonight. The referee is Tom LeBlue. The umpire is Bruce Dolinsky. The linesman is Corey Parker. Line judge is John Engler. Back judge is John Gray. And on the clock is Joe Joyce. All right, Foxborough opens up at their own 41-yard line. Mike Marcella at quarterback. And we're going to have a handoff. It looks like Angelini is the back to start there. He runs into a wall of blue jerseys. Tackled after a short gain.
Carried by Tony Sullivan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tackled by a host of Titans.
Yeah, Tony Sullivan, number 5, actually.
9 from their own 42.
So Tony's getting his first reps in the backfield that we've seen this year, at least as a starting running back. You get Lincoln Morris back there with them as well. Foxborough goes 3 wide to the right. Little play action here, read option by Mike Marcasella. He's going to go up around the edge. He's going to get about 3 yards, takes it out to like the 45-yard line.
Marcasella on the carry for 3 yards.
He got whacked in the head pretty good right there. Let's take a look at this.
Bringing up 3rd and 6.
This is just a read option play. Quarterback gets a chance to keep it or throw. Hand off, actually.
3rd and 6.
All right. Foxborough now brings those same 3 receivers to the near sideline. And we got Lincoln Moore coming out of the back. That ball's intercepted.
Wow.
Wow. That's just an errant throw by Mike Marcasella.
Not a good start.
No, not at all.
Interception by number 24 for Pembroke. Return to the Warriors' 38-yard line.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if we had a misread on Mikey Marcasella's part, or if the receiver changed his route. But
it looked to me like this. They're just sitting in a zone, expecting that pass, and he just threw it right into the heart of it.
Yeah, his intended receiver was Lewis. First and 10 for Pembroke.
No rosters. Good. No rosters. Okay.
All right. Straight ahead. Not a lot there.
We're on our own again, Doug.
For 3 yards. Bringing up 2nd and 7.
Well, we got to get off the snide here. That's not a good start. We got a 2nd and 8. One of the best things about this football team is the lateral pursuit by Foxborough's defense. Take a look at these linebackers here that we have.
All right, Foxborough's rolling everybody up within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. We got a straight ahead dive play right there. Looks like Andrew Finn and
number 44 for Pembroke. On the carry for 2 yards.
Andrew Finn was in on that tackle.
Andrew Finn.
Yep.
Bringing up 3rd.
Justin Morrison, 78 right there too. You see on your screen. So we have a 3rd down and 5. Ball is inside the Foxborough 35-yard line at the 34. Now Pembroke spreads 3 receivers to the near side. Very familiar formation, similar to Foxborough's. We're going to drop back pass, and we're going to get a sack here. A lot of pressure, and Bimo Masikas O'Grady on the tackle, the sack.
Falco tackled by Mazinkus O'Grady for a loss on 3rd down, bringing up 4th and 9.
All right, Pembroke dropping back in punt formation. Foxborough's going to send Solheim back for the return.
Foxborough looks like it's going to bring in everybody.
A little low kick, that could have been blocked. Solheim can't do much with this. It's going to die inside the 5-yard line.
That's
a really good punt.
Yeah.
And the punt is down by Pembroke.
Wow, we got some work to do here.
3-yard line.
Looking at the bracket, Foxborough, we talked about it in the pregame a little bit. Foxborough came in as the number 6 seed. Pembroke's number 11. But there's a good opportunity. Foxborough gets past this game. They could either take on the number 3 seed in Bedford, or South High Community, which is out of Worcester, and they're a pretty good team for a 14 seed. So back to action here. Marcusella hands this off. This is Solheim getting to the outside. He makes a move or two. He's run out of bounds, but Tony gets about 10 yards on that gain. He's going to have a 1st down. Nice run.
Tony Solheim with the carry for 9 yards on 1st down. Tackled by number 24 from Pembroke.
No, they don't give it to him. They only, I thought he had 10. They give him 9.
Foxborough 2nd and 1.
They're spread 3 wide at the top of the screen.
You got Lincoln Moore right now. The ball's on the ground.
Oh boy. I think Pembroke has
They do.
They do. We're not starting out real well here.
All right, we've run 6 plays. We got 2 turnovers. 5 plays. We got 2
Foxborough's
turnovers.
fumble recovered by number 24, Steve Johnson for Pembroke.
Mike, yeah.
Not good.
We'll get a shot at this.
This is Lincoln Moore. Lincoln's running hard. And right there, he gets stripped from behind, actually.
Yeah, he got
Pembroke
pulled
first and
out.
goal from the 10-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and goal to go for Pembroke. 2 golden opportunities for them. Didn't take advantage of the first one. They certainly have a better opportunity right now. They break the huddle. They look like they got a full house backfield here. Yeah, they do. They got 3 backs. And number 44 on the carry, tackled by number 20 for Foxborough.
William Johnson on the carry, tackled by number 20, Shane Henry.
Shane Henry.
Gain of 1 yard, 2nd and goal from the 9.
Steady tackler right there in Shane Henry. 2nd and goal from the 8 now.
I don't think they want to put the ball in the air either.
Well, they're loading up with that full house backfield. That tells me they're running. You get a lot of misdirection out of this formation, too. You get Foxborough just jumped off sides right there.
Boy,
again, we've seen this in the last couple games. The discipline on that defensive line is lacking at times.
Especially right over the football.
Yeah, that's a free 5 yards.
Foxborough defense going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That is.
4.5 yards.
Hey, I love these guys, but that's really inexcusable. Like you said, partner, right over the ball.
You got to watch the ball. That's number 1.
You can't listen to the quarterback's hard count, his cadence. You got to watch the ball, and then you can also look at your opponents. They'll tell you that when they start to move, you move. But just going on sound is never a good thing.
All right, they got a 2nd and 4.
Right, now they spread a receiver way out to the top. They're shifting a couple guys to the wide side of the field. They're going to run power here, number 34. And Lincoln Moore makes a solid stop, bring up 3rd and goal.
Brandon Kenya on the carry for Pembroke, tackled by Lincoln Moore.
Boy, if they can dodge this bullet, that would be
3-yard
something.
line. Bringing up 3rd and goal from the 3.
Lincoln Moore, he comes flying in there.
Nice play, nice play.
So we have 3rd and 3, 3rd and goal.
Where do we go here, Doug?
I still like the power game. I like misdirection, to tell you the truth. I like a little counter play. I agree with you. I wouldn't put the ball in the air.
Well, they can roll the quarterback out.
They could do that too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're going to see the shift again. Foxborough reacts to it. We got a power I formation. And, oh, we got movement.
We got movement on Pembroke.
That's right. That's it. They're going to get that
Ball
5 yards
started
back.
on Pembroke.
Yep.
They'll be moving back 5 yards, bringing up 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line.
That
Wow.
hurts. That hurts them a little bit right there. Now,
We give them 2 breaks. They give us us a couple.
so now you might see that roll out here, partner.
Yeah, yep, I think you're right.
But they were in the eye right there, and I'm thinking power football. Foxborough can be tough in the middle, but their edge guys, as we talked about earlier, you know, you have Finn on one side, you have O'Grady on the other side. I mean, it's hard to get outside on the Warriors. Linebackers are very active as well. Here we go. We're going to see the pass. He doesn't. He gets in. Oh, they gave it to him. Well, there's no replay, but
Touchdown catch by number 5, Will McNamara.
We're going to get a replay, though.
he came back.
Extra
He
point
came back
coming
for
up.
that catch. I'm not sure the ball ever broke the plane.
We're going to find out right now, hopefully.
Well, Pembroke takes advantage of that Foxborough fumble and punches one in. They had to work for those 10 yards. All right, they're going to attempt a kick here. Number 11 is the kicker for Pembroke. Good snap. Good kick. 7-0 Pembroke. 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Is good.
All right, here's the
Making
replay.
it 7-0. Pembroke Titans. 5:31 to go in the first.
He's coming back out of the end zone.
As a reminder,
I don't think he's-
We got an official block in our view right there. But you can see.
He was out. He's out of the end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure if we have another angle on that, but it really doesn't matter what we see. But I didn't think the ball made it into the end zone with him coming back.
I think you're right.
So we'll have Lewis and Feldman again, I think, back to do the return.
Yep.
Let's
Well,
see.
that's not a good
Kenya
start.
kicking off for Pembroke. Lewis and Feldman back to return.
And here we go. Squib kick this time. All right, we're going to see Lewis. This kid's dangerous if he holds on to the ball. Again, out near the 40.
Rashawn Lewis on the return to the Foxborough 39
It's interesting,
line,
partner.
tackled by
They don't want to kick deep because they respect the speed that Foxborough has back
Johnson,
there.
number 24
But at the
for
same
them.
time, if they're only kicking the ball as far as the 25-yard line and one of our up guys, or even in this case, Lewis comes up for it,
Great field position.
great field position.
Twice.
So Foxborough with their third possession, they've had 2 turnovers on the first 2. Tony Solham still in it at the tailback, and we got is that BMO, I think, is the up back. No, it's Lincoln Moore. There's Solham running hard. He's going to get about 5, maybe 6 yards out of that before he's knocked out of bounds.
Solham on the carry for Foxborough.
Being
Picking
a
up
2nd and
6
4.
yards, forced up by Johnson from Pembroke.
All right, we're out at our own 45. We're going to send 3 receivers to the far side. Solham now goes into the slot over there. And Lincoln Moore is the lone back next to Mike Marcasella. And we're going to see Marcasella on a keeper.
I don't know.
That's a design run. He's going to get a first down.
Marcasella with the 6-yard carry for Foxborough, bringing up a first
Let's
down.
see this. Again,
Let's
this
take a
is
look at
this is
Marcus right
designed.
here. I don't know. I don't know. I think that might have been a handoff.
My concern would be is you got a lot of running backs. You know, as athletic as Marcel is, you don't need him running the ball. And there's Lincoln Moore, and he's going to get like a yard. We need some line play here right now. With the battle of the trenches.
Yeah.
Pembroke's showing the edge.
Game tackled by Pembroke's Norman.
And our line should be able to handle them too, Doug.
2nd and 9.
A couple good-sized kids in that front four for Pembroke. I think number 74, DN's a pretty good-sized young man. And Pembroke's basically got everybody up within 5 yards. They have no safety. Marcasella again. He's got another first down. So again, with the read option, Mike Marcasella picks up 10 yards. And Foxborough has another first down there, now at the 37 of Pembroke.
Down, bringing up another Foxborough first down.
Pembroke comes up, they're looking for that spot pass to Lewis.
Nice run.
It's a quick, he's
boy.
not even looking, he's throwing. Mike Marcella's throwing
Pass
to a receiver.
Gordon incomplete.
Gordon's not even looking.
Just
Again,
as a reminder, touchdown
a
club's
little
50-50
miscommunication,
raffle.
a little mix-up here.
Tickets are on sale on the front gate, concession stand, $5 for an arm's length. Winners receive half the total of sales and announcement at halftime of this game. All proceeds help support the Foxborough football program.
They're actually not even doing 5 for an arm's length. I had to spend $10 to get 15. Here we go. Back to action, 2nd down and 10. What we got here is this is Angelini. Angelini's running hard, his first carry of the game, and he's got a first down.
Good job by the 2 pulling linemen. Let's take another look at that, Mike, if we could, please.
There you go, partner, you got this.
Ben Angelini on the carry.
Watch the line, here they come. Nice block on the end, nice seal block.
73-74.
Very good seal block right there.
Oh, we're going to get a hold here.
Yep. Like we said earlier, Foxborough and Plymouth South or Pembroke have common opponent in Plymouth South. Plymouth South beat both of them.
They also both play Whitman-Hanson.
Oh, they did play Whitman-Hanson
yeah,
too?
and we dropped a 7-0 contest Whitman-Hanson. They lost 18-13. So again,
pretty even.
Pretty even right there. So Foxborough's going to get.
Foxborough bring up 1st and 19.
So we're back.
From the Pembroke 33-yard line.
That play with the pulling guards, we had Matt O'Keefe and Jonathan Baldy, 73 and 74. So 2nd and 19 now. Marcasella drops back. He's got. Again,
wow, he's got to be careful.
His throws are off, but we got a flag in the back. We get another penalty against Foxborough.
Another hold.
It looks that way.
Boy, I tell you, the last couple of weeks we've had a lot of penalties.
Yeah, I mean, as good as we've looked at times, we've also hurt ourselves, and that was one of the things coming into this game. I think Coach said in the newspaper, he says if we can prevent the penalties and the turnovers, we should be all right. Well, right now, those are the 2 things that are working against the Warriors.
That's right.
Holding. They're going to take this, and it's going to be 1st and forever. I might have been inclined to decline that myself to take the 2nd and 19 still.
Yeah.
You know, you move back 10 more yards, but Foxborough still. I mean, this side of the field's 4-down territory anyhow.
Hold on, Foxborough will bring up 1st and 29.
1st and 33 on the board. Whatever, it's a long way to go though, Mac. They're at the 43, they got to get to the 14. It's 29 yards. Screen pass, they sense it.
They still completed it.
Yeah, there's another flag. What do we got here?
Oh no.
We might have a late hit on Pembroke.
Marcasella pass completed to Ben Angelini for a gain of 5 yards.
Oh, we got an ineligible guy downfield.
Oh, my goodness. 3 in a row.
Yeah, well, you know how that happens is when you're setting up the screen and it doesn't take place in 3 seconds.
The linemen just go. Well, there's got to be a signal between the back who's catching the ball and the lineman. And I obviously there wasn't one.
I'd be surprised if they accepted this one. I really would. Foxborough only gained like 4 yards on this. We're going to see.
Oh, there they all
Yeah,
go. Yeah,
they're down there.
Illegal man downfield on Foxborough declined by Pembroke.
So.
Going to bring up 2nd and
a lot.
24.
Here you go. Ball's at the 38-yard line, Pembroke. Pembroke's defense is very aggressive right now. Here comes the hard rush from the outside. Nope. Again, we're throwing into traffic.
That was a good defensive play.
It really was.
24.
Marcusella pass intended for Rashawn Lewis.
Broken up there by Steve Johnson.
Pembroke's Gavin Houghton and Cole Straw.
Steve Johnson, number 24 for Pembroke. So we got 2:39 left in the first quarter. Foxborough playing very sloppy football right now.
Let's take a look at the defensive play.
3rd and 24 for Foxborough.
Well, that could have been picked too.
Yeah, his throws are high. Mike's going to get in the groove here real soon. Screen pass again. This is Gordon. Go forward. He's going to be close to that first down. That's a little flanker screen right there. He's going to be real close to that first down.
Nice run by Gordon.
Now, right there in the front of your picture, you saw Finn, 76. It's 4th down and like 2. They're going to get a timeout here. But you saw that time there, the timing was so much better. So Finn and company were within that 2-yard zone that they have to be in.
Yeah.
But Gordon made a couple good moves right there as well. You saw him slither through.
Looked like his brother on that one.
He sure did. So Foxborough with a 4th and less than 2 here at the, looks like the 14-yard line of Pembroke. Certainly within Sam Carpenter's range, but coach might be sensing he needs to get a touchdown here. The way they're playing.
I think you're right, Doug. I think he's going for it.
The way we're playing right now, touchdown is going to go a lot further than 3 points. So timeout is over. Pembroke comes back.
Timeout. 4th and 1 from the 15-yard line.
All right, we got Power Eye here.
How about Lincoln Moore right here?
You got Angelini in the is the tilt. Oh, there you go. Well, they paid us back one.
There you go.
And again, the guy's right next to the ball. He was a D tackle right next to the ball.
Yep. I don't see how you can do that.
It boggles my mind.
First and goal from the 10.
They had a chance to shut him right down, too.
They sure did. So Foxborough now inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. And we get Tony Solom back in the backfield with Lincoln Moore. And this is Solheim. And he gets tripped up, number 50 in there on the tackle. It's Eli Torrey.
Tony Solheim on the carry for
How big is 74?
Eli Torrey.
They don't have sizes on here, but he's a big boy.
He looks like he's about 6'3", 6'4", about 240.
8.
He's only a junior.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Okay, Lincoln Moore by himself. Foxborough going trips to the far side. And you're going to see Marcusella keep it again, and he gets upended. 88 there at the bottom of that, Ryan Darby.
He got stuck.
Marcusella on the carry for Foxborough. Pick up of a couple yards. Tackled by Ryan Darby from Pembroke. Bring up 3rd and goal from the 6.
All right, decision time. What do you got, Frank?
I'd like to say we can roll him out because he's got good feet. I like him as a runner too, Marcusella. So I wouldn't mind rolling him out and let him make the option.
We have a timeout here, and so far,
Timeout, Foxborough.
Coach Brian Carew has been using Marcusella as a runner.
More than I've seen him all year.
This is correct. And his passes, other than that big gain there with Gordon a few plays ago, his passes have all been off. He's already thrown a pick. He's lucky he hasn't thrown two.
Foxborough Warrior cheerleaders.
Sometimes he doesn't get in the air.
Excitement to the football program.
Sometimes he doesn't get in the air under the ball, Doug. He throws the line dry. He's got a strong arm, obviously.
Very strong arm. And we got to remember, too, he's a sophomore.
So he's still a baby.
First year varsity starter.
Yep.
All right.
No question.
And there's a big learning curve ahead of him.
Oh, yeah. Everything's still going fast.
Yeah. He has a pretty good command of the offense. At times he looks really, really sharp, and other times he looks like a sophomore. So,
Yep.
All right, so we got Moore and Angelini's now back in the backfield. He's a bigger back than Solheim. Low snap. You're rolling out. You called this one. That ball's tipped. It was intended for Gordon. Tipped at the last second over there.
Kick the field goal. Get the points.
Now you got here comes Carpenter.
Marcusella pass intended for Nolan Gordon. Defended by Pembroke, broken up by Brendan King.
Nice play at the last second. Gordon had a step, but all right, we're going to see Carpenter's leg here.
Lining up for the field goal.
Pretty much an extra point attempt for him.
Oh, yeah, chip shot, as they say.
Snap is good. Kick is good, so Foxborough gets on the board. We got 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
seconds to go in the first quarter.
7-3 Pembroke. Interesting about extra points. Last week I'm watching pro football on Sunday. At the end of whatever game it was, might have been a pass game, they switched to Carolina in Atlanta, I believe it was. And Carolina ends up scoring a touchdown, like a Hail Mary type of play in the last seconds of the game. The receiver takes his helmet off, jumps into the stands, draws the unsportsmanlike. Atlanta chooses to assess the penalty on the extra point. It became a 44-yard extra point attempt. They miss it. Game goes to overtime. Carolina loses.
Wow.
So
I bet he won't jump in the stands
well, take your helmet off. That's the big thing. So,
yeah.
So
Carpenter kicking off for
Carpenter
Foxborough.
tees it up.
Kenya and Johnson back to receive for Pembroke.
I got to say, this is pretty surprising so far. I just figured that Foxborough was going to have their way. Yeah, maybe they will.
Squib gets through the end zone.
Yeah.
Right by Kenya. So they'll come out to the 20-yard line. 25 maybe, I think. Trying to remember the Federation rules.
Kickoff was a touchback,
nope,
so
out to the 20.
Will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20.
So a little bit of life now on the Foxborough sideline after a real sluggish first quarter. Bad start with 2 turnovers. Pembroke actually fielding the ball for the first time on their side of the field. Running pretty much a spread offense right here. Going to single back out of the shotgun. And we're going to have a straight ahead dive. There's really nothing there.
I don't think they can lift the defensive lineman off the ball.
Lincoln Moore's right in there.
Yeah, they're too strong up front for Foxborough.
We're going to see reverse view on this one.
44 on the carry for Pembroke.
He's a horse,
Will
too.
Johnson for a gain of 2 yards.
72, I think,
brought
for Foxborough.
By Foxborough's Lincoln Moore and Justin Morrison.
Justin Morrison, 78. Yeah, he had the first hands on him. So we're coming down under the last 10 seconds of the quarter. See if Pembroke gets a snap off.
Here's an opportune place for a pass right here.
They do get the ball. This quick spot pass to the outside. And we're going to have a first down.
Yep.
And that'll be the last play of the quarter. All right, hey, we're going to get a little close-up view right here now.
Pembroke closes out the quarter with a Jake Falco completion to
Steve Johnson.
Stephen Johnson for 11 yards and a first down.
Well, we got a little bit of a battle going on here, partner.
Well, it's playoff football, and you know as well as I do, we watched enough of these games that anybody can win at any time. And all it takes is a mistake, and we've already made 2 of them.
Yeah. I think the important thing to remember a lot of times, people look at records right off the bat, and they see a team with a 3-5 record or whatever, and they go like, well, they're not even 500. But
right.
If they play quality opponents, we already know they played 2 because we played those same 2 and lost to both of them. So
competition is everything.
It is. And, you know, and again, let's remember, Foxborough's only played good football the last month, which is the right time to be peaking for the playoffs.
That's right.
But at the same time, they've made the mistakes. And tonight they've shown that already.
Yep.
So we got to clean that up and then put something together here. So we got a 1st and 10 now, start of the second quarter. 12-minute quarters now, by the way, playoff football. So you're definitely going to miss bed check tonight, Frank.
Pembroke will start the quarter 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line.
That's okay with me.
All right. Falco, captain, senior captain quarterback here for Pembroke, calling the signals. Straight ahead, this is Johnson. He's met by number 6 for Foxborough, Kamaya Cameron.
I just can't get over this weather. November 5th or 4th?
Yeah.
Holy
Johnson
cow.
carried for Pembroke, tackled by
It was 65 degrees at game time. 65 degrees.
Gain of
So much for
2.5
global
yards.
warming.
Beautiful weather, that's for sure. Tomorrow we get to turn our clocks back too. Don't forget that, folks. Tomorrow night.
The extra hour is good.
The extra hour is always good. Tough part is when those who are still working, when they get out of work at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, it looks like it's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night.
That's right.
So we get a 2nd and 7 here, ball at the 34-yard line at Pembroke. Falco, long count, fake, he keeps it himself. And he's going nowhere. He gets body slam right there. Is that Lincoln Moore?
Kenya for Pembroke on the keeper. Tackled by number 42, Lincoln Moore for Foxborough.
We've called Lincoln's name a few times here, and we mentioned him in the pregame. This kid's only a junior, but he definitely is building himself a resume to play at the next level.
Oh, no question.
34-yard line.
No question. He and O'Grady.
Here we go, 3rd and 7 still, all at the 34. Pembroke splits 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. They're going definitely spread formation here. And we get a straight ahead handoff. And he's going to come up just shy. He's going to make it out to the 40-yard line. That is 44, Will Johnson on the carry.
They're going to have to punt the ball.
He ran right into the heart of the Foxborough defense.
Will Johnson on the carry for Pembroke, tackled by Menzenkus O'Grady. Gain was 5 yards and bring up 4th and 2.
Foxborough's got to watch the ball here again. Even though it's a punt formation, they cannot get happy about trying to block this
kick.
You
know they're going to try that too.
Right. I mean, you got Tony Solheim, he's electrifying returner going back there. And we can make things happen. Now you got Lewis going back as well. So you got 2 capable returners that can break something. I'd be setting up a return more than I would be trying to block right here. Here we go, snap is off. O'Grady did get through. Well, they peeled off, ball gets down at the Foxborough 24.5-yard line. Steve Johnson downs it.
Down to the 25-yard line where Foxborough will take over 1st and 10.
All right, let's see if Foxborough can build off their last drive.
I think our blocking can keep these guys out for passing situation here. I'd like to see them throw the ball on 1st down.
Yeah, Foxborough's got trips to the right, and we're going to hand off here. Is this not quite? if that's Lincoln or if that's Angelini running the ball right there. It's Angelini on the carry.
Ben Angelini on the carry for Foxborough. Pick up about 2 yards, tackled by a host of Titans.
Tell you one thing, that formation right there, Foxborough had the trips to this side. The whole wide side of the field is clear. There's nothing over there.
Yeah.
And a little misdirection or something like that could have really opened up. It's similar now. They're loading it up to the wide side, but we got the sideline here. If we can take a corner. Straight ahead, this is Angelini, and he's got a first down.
Angelini on the carry for Foxborough.
That's a nice hard run by
8
that young
yards.
man.
Yeah, it is.
Can be a Foxborough first down.
All right, nothing fancy about this. This is straight ahead football. Right now, you got your guards pulling again. You got 73's O'Keefe, he's a freshman. And then you had Nate Ehrman was out there, I believe, as well. Oh no, Baldy, I checked that. Baldy 74. Feldman in motion. We're gonna get a quick out pass. It's underthrown.
Marcasella pass intended for Nolan Gordon, incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10 from Foxborough.
Passing game's out of rhythm right now.
It really does seem that way. That's why I was hoping he'd throw the ball on first down. We get a few passes in here.
So here we go. We got a 2nd and 10. Foxborough has the ball at their own 35-yard line. 8:02 remaining in the first half. So we got the trips formation again. We're going to go straight ahead. Nothing.
Nobody there.
55 for, that's Cole Christensen. Number 55 was right in there. Stopped that immediately.
Mike, can we see that again,
Angelini
please?
carry for no gain, tackled by 55 for Pembroke.
See
Cole
where he came
Christensen.
from.
Hey, down distance.
Let's take a look at this
3rd
again.
and 10
No
for
screen.
35 for Foxborough.
Be smart. No screens. Watch the
Yeah,
ball.
just
Christensen
missed.
just does a good job of getting in there.
Yep.
Good penetration. Got a little help by Tyler Reddy too, but that was really just Christensen being there at the right time. So
Big-
3rd
big
and
play.
10.
Big play right here. So him.
Stepping up. He's got, there you go, Gordon. Hold on to the ball. That's going to be a 15-yard gain out the midfield. Gordon did a nice job of holding on to that when he had to go up for it.
Pass completed for 15 yards to Nolan Gordon. And that'll bring up another Foxborough first down.
Good protection in that pocket for Mike. He steps up right there. Gordon, again, had to elevate to grab the ball, but he held on, and we got a
Nice
first
catch.
down.
Nice catch. Good play.
All right, midfield. Warriors got twins to both sides and go straight ahead with the Angelini, and he's got another first down.
He's hot right now. Stay with him. Stay with him.
Ben Angelini with the carry for 10 yards, following Andrew Finn. Bringing the ball to the Pembroke 40, where their tackle was made by
All of Foxborough's backs
Will
are
McNamara from
underclassmen,
Pembroke.
which is, they're all underclassmen,
And
all
that'll
the backs.
be a Foxborough
Well,
first down.
they got 2 on the line,
And,
too,
and,
don't
and,
they?
yeah, and they got, I'm telling you, they got kids coming up on that JV team. That's motion. They got moving in the line. But they got kids on that sub-varsity team that can run hard as well. The Sacchetti kid's a good runner. You got Dulesky, the other quarterback, the freshman quarterback, who's a scrambler. He's a Doug Flutie type player.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a lot of skill positions that we have. We just, again, got to continue to build our line.
You got to make them all
False
happy,
start on
too.
Foxborough.
Gotta make them all
First
happy
and
somehow. There's
15
only one
from the
ball,
Pembroke
right?
45.
That's what they say.
So Foxborough continues to have miscues that 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So it'll be 1st and 15.
How are they doing, that sub-varsity team?
They've only lost once, and we got timeout maybe. Who called this one? Foxborough. That's a good call right there. Looked like a little
Timeout,
confusion coming out of that.
5:44 to go in the second quarter.
I went to
Just as a reminder,
I went to the game Monday of this week. They played Oliver Ames Froshmore team, and
Also, the touchdown
it was 28-0 at the half. I think it ended up like 41-6 or something like that. So I left it. You know, the third quarter got started. You could just tell the flow of the game.
Yeah.
But they're doing well. I mean, again, you got a lot of freshmen contributing on that team, and
Got a good lineman coming up.
they got a couple good linemen there. Yeah, they got a kid, Nathan Whitted, young freshman. He's probably 6'3", 230 pounds. He's built like an Adonis.
Really?
He's going to be a good ball player. So here we go, 1st and 15. Saw him in motion. We'll quick out to him. He's got nothing. Good play out there. Pembroke, number 88 on the stop. That's Brian Darby.
Marcusella pass completed to Tony Sullivan.
Rashawn Lewis
for a
trying
loss of 1 yard.
to set up the
Tackled
block.
by Pembroke's Darby.
Darby
That'll bring
just
up a 2nd and 16.
he just broke that block off of Lewis here. Had no problem breaking that up. 2nd and 16 now. He's got a guy down the middle. Look at this, Solheim all alone. There's broken coverage right there.
Boy, he was alone too.
You can't get much more open than that. Solheim out of the slot. It just miscommunication at secondary.
Throw completed to Tony Sullivan for 46 yards and a Foxborough touchdown.
All right, there's the big home run ball.
Somebody missed an assignment.
Yeah,
there.
we'll see that in a second here. Right now, Carpenter's going to attempt the extra point with Shane Henry doing the holding. Good snap. And the ball is kicked
Carpenter extra point is
kicked
good.
into Mansfield.
10-7 Foxborough.
10-7 Foxborough. All right, maybe we get a replay on this. I mean, it was a quick play. I mean, Mike Marcusella probably took 3 steps and he saw Tony Solon wide open.
Wide open.
All right, here we go. We're going to get this view. You see, it's just a quick setup on Mike's part. He just lofts that ball out there. All Tony Solon had to make sure was he wasn't going to drop it.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
But it's a complete breakdown in that secondary. Yeah.
There wasn't anybody near him.
Nobody. Well, they're playing without a safety, and they got a lot of guys rolled up, and they're trying, almost like they're playing press coverage.
Yep.
Carpenter will tee it up.
Foxborough to
We got number
Kenya
24,
and Johnson
Steve Johnson, and Brendan Kenya back to return for Pembroke. We got a real high kick. This is going to sail inside the end zone. Yep. Now here's the rule. I found this out talking to one of my referee buddies this past week. Once that ball breaks the plane of the end zone, it's dead. They cannot bring it out. They cannot take it out of the end zone.
That's Federation?
That's Federation rules. All right, we're going to see the other view of the touchdown.
Foxborough kickoff is a touchback.
Look, there's just
Nobody went in 20
nobody
yards.
Pembroke
around.
will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, I found that out. One of my, you know who told me? It was, I believe, my buddy Sal Galino. Our buddy.
Yeah?
Sal told me, he goes, hey, I listen to you guys. I go, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sal's a great guy.
He goes, I just want to give you a few pointers if you don't mind. I said, I'll take anything from you, Sal.
Sure.
All right, Pembroke 1st and 10. We're going to get a little inside. They got a holding call right here. There's flags immediately. 34 on the carry for Pembroke was Brendan
Kenya on the carry for Pembroke, but
pushing the back.
blocking the back on Pembroke.
Young man's got some quick feet, though.
He sure does. Because I think we've had games recently where we've seen balls that kind of like skidded into the end zone and the guy went back to retrieve it.
Yeah, yep.
So on and so forth. And
Yep.
there's a prime example. The young man was parked underneath it. He figures I'm
Bring
going
up
to try and
first
bring
and
it out.
20 for Pembroke from their own 10-yard line.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Again, these federation rules are crazy.
I don't understand that either. Why if he's willing to take it out, why would they just stop the play?
Yeah. I think, I mean, they could be tying it all to safety. Because kickoffs, we don't even kick off in youth football anymore, God.
Yeah, I know.
God's sake, you know. All right, we got a 1st and 20 now. And this ball's, he went up and got that ball. Johnson.
How did he catch that?
Nice play. Falco's pass.
Oh, that was a good pass. Beautiful catch.
He's got
Falco,
three white jerseys around him.
To Steve Johnson. Good for 30 yards. We'll bring up a 1st and 10 for Pembroke.
It's a strong arm.
It is. Got 3 white jerseys around him. Wow. Good play. Well, there's Foxborough's answer to a breakdown in the secondary. 1st and 10. Oh, we're going up top. He's got him again.
Holy smokes. This is unbelievable.
Got behind Shane Henry right there.
He beat him by 7 yards.
60-yard
Wow.
to Steve Johnson for a Pembroke touchdown.
Caden Hassett and Shane Henry on the coverage, but Johnson had a 3-yard lead on him. That's just,
wow.
Yeah.
That's another huge mistake.
Well,
that kid's got a pretty good arm right there.
I was just going to say, the quarterback just threw 2 good passes.
Our quarterback's got a great arm, but that young kid is he a senior?
He sure is a senior captain. Jake Falco. I think he's the son of Shane Falco, who played for the Washington Sentinels.
Uh-huh.
And he does the kicking as well. And he's got a good leg.
Extra point is good.
He's got a strong leg and a strong arm.
Here's the touchdown.
Here we go, touchdown.
To go in the second quarter.
Great protection. Also, Foxborough doesn't have any real pressure. This guy's just doing a wheel route. Wow. Back-to-back big plays from Falco to Steve Johnson. And Pembroke takes over again with the lead. Yep, 14-10. We got 3:44 remaining in the half.
This is turning into a good game.
So back again, we have Lewis and Feldman for Foxborough. The upbacks are Cam Prescott and Haji Glover.
Brendan Kenya kicking off for Pembroke.
We haven't seen a deep kick yet from Pembroke.
And Lewis back to receive for Foxborough.
Intentionally kicking the ball short.
But that isn't the quarterback that's kicking.
No, not this time. This is running back. And again, another chip shot. That goes to Glover, and Glover brings it out to the 40-yard line. Well, again, they're not doing themselves any favors by giving Foxborough great field position.
Kick return by number 11, Haji Glover.
They're leaving time on the clock. I mean, if you kick the ball to the, let's say the 20, you got probably 2 minutes, 3 minutes to get the ball to the 40.
Right. So here we go. Foxborough comes right out. Looks like Angelini is the back again.
Boy, I tell you, they're aching for it again. Their defensive backs are
There's
way up.
Angelini. He's going to get like 2 yards. He's brought down by Darby, 88.
Then Angelini carried for Foxborough for 2 yards. Tackled by
Darby.
Ryan Darby from Pembroke.
Yep.
They'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Maybe we can get some scores at halftime, Doug.
It's possible. Maybe one of our friends at home could send us in some information.
I don't have any friends.
Then we're in a lot of trouble. We got a timeout here. Foxborough, that's their third timeout. I'm not sure if they have any more. The old days, we used to get 5. Maybe it's only 3 now.
Foxborough timeout.
If our friend Frank McDowell is at home and watching the broadcast, maybe Frank can send us in some information on other games if at all possible.
That would be nice.
9 Hockomock teams made the playoffs.
Foxborough High Marching Band.
9
And
out
4
of
in
the
our
11.
division,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or not in our division, our conference.
Our conference, yep. The big division, every team made it. All 6 teams made it.
Yep.
And then us, North in OA. Canton.
Stoughton didn't make it, huh?
Stoughton and Canton, the only 2 didn't make it. Sharon actually made it, technically out of the Hockomock League for football, but they made it.
Oh.
I think they did, whatever. Maybe not. They actually had like a record, but I don't know if they had enough points because of the schedule they play against.
Oh, I see.
So here we go, second and about 8. Marcusella drops back. He's got time. There you go. He got first down. Connects to Lewis.
Mike Marcusella pass completed for 18 yards to Rashawn Lewis.
Now at the Pembroke
40-yard
40-yard line.
40-yard line of Pembroke with another first down.
Now Lewis is only a freshman. The interesting thing there is he's been a running back his entire career, and now we got him at flanker just because.
I think he found a home, Doug.
Found a home, yeah. Utilize your weapons as best as possible. Swing past Angelini.
Oh, that's Angelini.
He gets a nice block by Lewis right there. Also Gordon out there with a block. Another first down.
Marcusella pass completed to Ben Angelini for 13 yards, and that'll be another Foxborough
We're at
first
the
down.
28-yard line now. Marching, coming down on 2 minutes remaining in a half.
You got Gordon, sophomore.
Sophomore.
Angelini, sophomore.
Yep.
Rashawn Wills, freshman.
Yep.
Marcacella's a sophomore.
Solheim's a junior.
So, jeez.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Lincoln Moore's a junior.
Lincoln Moore's a junior. O'Grady's a junior.
Here's a screen pass. Only one guy to break it up, and he did it. We missed that block right there. That was Will Johnson on the tackle.
Foxborough screens Ben Angelini.
We lose
Tackled
3
by
yards.
Will Johnson for a loss
2
of
yards.
2 yards.
2 yards.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12 for Foxborough from the 30-yard line.
We have a couple of timeouts left, too, I think.
Well, if we get 5, we do. We've used 3. Oh my God, he's got Gordon. Touchdown. Both teams are struggling with pass coverage here.
Wow, what a pass. What a pass.
All right.
Mike Marcusella pass completed to number 8, Nolan Gordon for a 30-yard Foxborough touchdown.
That ball was almost out of the end zone, too.
I'll tell you what, credit there goes to the Foxborough line because he had about 5 seconds to throw that ball.
You're absolutely right.
My eyes were focused on Andrew Finn, who was doing a great job blocking right there. Just gave Marcusella time, and Gordon just slid in behind the secondary. And we got Carpenter. And we got a good extra point.
Carpenter's extra point is good, making it 17-14.
All right, we're going to see a replay.
18 seconds to go in the half.
You see, there's Andrew Finn blocking right there. Great job. And then here's the ball. Look at this. Like you said, partner, he had about 2 steps before he went out of the end zone.
Yep, that was a great pass. Great pass.
So Foxborough with a quick answer.
Yep.
About 6 plays, they go 60 yards. Thanks in part to the short kick by Pembroke. So we're at 17-14, 1:18 left in the half. Back and forth contest here between the Warriors and the Titans.
This could be one of those last men standing.
It could be. You got Kanye and Johnson back for Pembroke. And again, Carpenter will tee it up.
Carpenter kicking off, and Kenya and Johnson back to return for Pembroke.
This is going to be a low, hard bounce. Oh, ball pops up and hits Kenya right in the chops. Oh, he's making a nice little return out of this. Gets out to about the 28-yard line. That ball came up hot. All right, we're going to see another one.
Let's take a look at Gordon right here.
Kenya on the return for Pembroke.
Look at this.
Bringing it out to the
How can you be that far open?
He was the guy who just returned it for Pembroke was the guy who was behind the coverage right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Kenya. I'm just assuming there's breakdowns.
Yeah.
Communication, you know, I mean,
But
they
then
leave
again,
guys running that free.
Our guys got pretty good speed to get behind them.
They do. So we go. Let's see, minute and 10. Let's see what Falco has up his sleeve. He's going up top again. Short out, little stick route. He's going to be shy of the first down marker by about 2 yards.
Will McNamara,
but he did get out of bounds.
For 9 yards from Jake Falco, bringing up second. Sorry, it was 8 yards, bringing up 2nd and 2.
I think we got to put some pressure on this kid right now. He's feeling himself. He's getting a good groove going.
Yeah, he's getting rid of the ball pretty quickly too, Doug.
I think it's BMO time right now. We got trips to this side, got a single receiver to the far side, and we're going to see a straight ahead run.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. They're going to say 3rd down. On the tackle, we have Jonathan Baldy, 74.
Will Johnson on the carry for Pembroke.
Oh, they're giving them the 1st down. Yeah, they did.
For a 1st down.
We got a timeout.
By Andrew Finn for Foxborough. Pembroke timeout.
Well, we have a break in action here. We have Pat McGuire filling in tonight on the PA system. Pat doing a good job. He's worked a couple games with us this year. He's taking the place of Dave Fay, who's home recuperating from knee surgery. Wish Dave the best of luck to a speedy recovery and get him back here hopefully for a home game next week if things play out right. If not, we certainly look ahead towards Mansfield.
Yeah.
But in the meantime,
boy, that'll be here before you know it.
Yeah.
Pembroke has a 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard
but
line.
we have Pat Mack doing a pretty good
now.
job and Phil Thomas Jr. doing the spotting duties. 1st and 10, 58.8 to go. And there's a little rush. He dumps that one. Johnson was the intended receiver, but Foxborough finally got some pressure on him.
Steve Johnson falls incomplete. Peyton Francis with the coverage.
It's about time for one of those deep ones again.
Yeah.
I think Jack knows it too. He's dropping people back.
Yeah, he's got three D-backs up on the receivers and 2 safeties playing over the top. That ball's tipped.
Boy, he was wide open.
Falco pass incomplete.
Yeah.
Tipped by Cameron from Foxborough.
Yeah, coach is not taking any chances here. He's going cover 2 on the backside, and he's pressing the receivers underneath. So we have a 3rd down and 10, ball at the 40-yard line of Pembroke. We're going to see a replay on the tip. Nice job getting up there, young Mr. Cameron. All right, we need a little pressure here. Finn and O'Grady swap sides on DN. Foxborough with a 3-man front. They're running a 3-2. And we're going to see a straight ahead run. That's really not, they're going to gain about 4 yards, but Finn on a tackle.
I don't think
It's
they're going to give
Lincoln
the ball
Moore
back.
as well. Lincoln Moore is right there.
They're not going to give the ball
Kenya
back
on
to
the carry for
Foxborough.
No.
Pembroke. Pick up of about 4 yards.
Foxborough's out of timeout, so they'd be calling one right now, I think.
Yeah. Let the clock run out. Take the penalty.
Yeah, they don't even have to take a snap, I don't think. Do they?
They're going to let it run out anyway. Oh, there it is.
So we got 5 seconds to go of a very interesting up and down first half.
It has been an interesting half, actually.
I mean, we've seen some broken plays. We've seen the turnovers. Foxborough survived 2 turnovers, one of which they did end up giving up the touchdown on the short field of 10 yards after the fumble. But they've answered, shutting down Pembroke for the most part. Pembroke had that last drive where the 2 pass plays. Better hope you take 5 seconds off the clock here.
Yeah, I know. Run around a little bit.
That'll do it. All right.
Pembroke carried by Kenya.
As the teams head into the locker room,
Tackled by Cameron and Mazenka.
Foxborough holds on to a 3-point lead. Pembroke will be getting the second half kickoff.
At halftime, the score is Pembroke Titans 14, Foxborough Warriors 17.
All right, we're going to take a break in action. We'll be back in about 12 minutes. The band's going to take the field, cheerleaders will take the field, and we're going to take a break. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the 2022 Foxborough High School Marching Band. Led by senior drum majors Emma Lacey and Jaden Fobb, the band will be performing Music of the Beatles. Their show includes Magical Mystery Tour, Lady Madonna, Eleanor Rigby, Yesterday, Blackbird, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and The End. The Foxborough 2022 Marching Band. Foxborough High School Marching Band. Give them a round of applause.
All right, so before the Foxborough cheerleaders start their routine, I have the winner for the 50-50 raffle ticket. Please, everyone, check your tickets. The winner of the 50-50 raffle is 430750. That's 430750. The winner of the 50-50 raffle, please come up to the ribbons at the concession stand. Now the Pembroke cheerleaders followed by the Foxborough cheerleaders.
Halftime is over, and you got some stats here from our guy Frank McDowell, who actually did come through. He doesn't have any scores, but
Pembroke will receive the ball
yards,
to begin the second half.
rushing yards, Foxborough 83 at the half, Pembroke
As a
18,
reminder, in accordance
passing
with state
Foxborough
laws,
154
we ask you to
and
please
Pembroke
refrain
with
from
97.
smoking while here at Jack
Total yards,
Montgomery
Foxborough
Field.
237 to
That also includes
115. Again, you got to remember, Pembroke had back-to-back plays. They had the 60-yard touchdown that came after like about a 25-yard completion. So their one drive basically is all their yardage. First downs, it's 9-2. And penalties, Foxborough has 4, which we've noticed, and that was for 44 yards. At one drive, they had 3 straight plays with penalties, and Pembroke's only had 3 for 15 yards, but one of them was a critical offsides that kept a Foxborough drive going. So the score is a lot closer than the stats, and at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. 17-14 here. Foxborough will be kicking off the second half. Looks like they are going to defend the scoreboard side. And Pembroke, who is yet to be able to bring out a kick return, because Sam Carpenter has that strong leg, as we all know.
You know, as we've seen so far, turnovers are a big part of this game already. That's how Pembroke got on the scoreboard right away. And I think that turnovers are going to be in the middle of this whole thing in the second half here too, Doug.
Yeah,
these two teams, you know, they seem evenly matched.
Yeah, they really do. You know, and interesting enough, at halftime I ran into Lincoln Moore outside the field, and Lincoln was taking a lot of blame for that turnover. He had that fumble. He actually thought one of his teammates knocked the ball out of his hand.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was stripped from behind because he wasn't hit up front.
Right.
But he thinks one of his teammates actually knocked that ball loose from him, and that would explain why he dropped the ball too.
Yeah, that's true.
But he was feeling pretty bad. But I said, hey, Link, you've made about a dozen tackles here, and a few for loss. So
don't feel bad.
Don't feel too bad. You're doing a good job. So here's Carpenter, and once again back we got Kanye and Johnson on the return. And this is going to be another ball into the end zone.
And out.
And it'll be first down and 10 from Pembroke's own 20-yard line to start the second half. Falco's the quarterback, and we noticed at halftime as the young man was walking off the field, he's not your prototypical size quarterback. You know, sometimes you get kids that are tall, lanky with the arm. He's got a good arm, but he's rather on the stocky side.
Stocky, yeah.
And but he has shown that he can get that ball out there.
There's nothing wrong with stocky, Doug.
No, there's not. I mean, God knows that we fit that build a little bit there. So I like to be called stocky instead of heavy.
There you go.
All right, and we're going to hand off here. And this is that number 20? I think that's the first time we've seen number 20. Tassone, he's a captain. He gains like 4. Lincoln Moore again right in there. Peyton Francis.
I'm a big proponent of throwing the ball early in the second half, right away.
They've got 18 yards rushing.
Yep. So
right there, you know, like you said, test the waters, right?
Yeah, absolutely. These kids are just coming out of the locker room.
Yep. All right, we got Falco's flanked by 2 running backs, 1 to each side of him. He's got receivers split each side, and we're going to get straight ahead. This looks like, is it Tassone again? It is. And he's going to gain about 4 more yards. It's going to be
Tassone with a carry for Pembroke, gain of 4 yards. Tackled by Brennan Mazenkis O'Grady, going to bring up 3rd and 2.
BMO on that tackle. Actually looks more like a long one. Ball's just shy of the 29-yard line. In case you're just joining us at home, this first round playoff games at Division 4. Foxborough the 6th seed, Pembroke the 11th seed. It's been an interesting contest to say the least. The score tells you that, but it's how each team has scored that makes it interesting. So here we go, 3rd and 1. Foxborough showing blitz.
Yeah,
nice job not jumping. All right, we're going to. Now we got something here. We got
I think
delay a game. Oh.
Delay a game on Pembroke.
Oh, that hurts.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 7.
I was going to say I didn't see any movement there.
There's no excuse for a delay of game penalties, I tell you.
Wow. Referees usually give you that 10-second warning too.
Yep.
You know, we can't hear that from here, but I know from coaching you'll hear a lot of times when teams are taking their sweet time to get up there, all of a sudden you hear that referee back there say 10 seconds, so you know you got to do something then. So that hurts. Now it's a 3rd and 6. All right, single back. And we're going to get a quick spot pass. Boom! Oh!
That was a great stick
Wow.
right there.
Is that number?
Falco pass.
Wow.
Dropped for a loss by
13?
Mark Francois Jr. for Foxborough.
Yeah.
4th and 10.
Francois looked like he gets shot out of a cannon.
He sure did.
And Tassone had no chance right there. Wow. That's a nice play. Yeah, Tassone ain't feeling too good right now, but that was a nice play by Francois. 4th and 10. Let's see if we can get a return out of this. O'Grady comes close to blocking it. Fair catch, not a bad move right there
Fair
by
catch by Tony Solheim. Foxborough will take over 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
Not a bad choice right there. Safe, get the ball in great field position. So Foxborough holds on their first offensive series, forcing a 3 and out. Now we'll see what we got offensively. Three receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Looks like Angelini might be the single back. He is. We're going to see Marcusella spot pass to Lewis. And he's got to hold on to that ball. Tony Solheim out there providing the first block for him. Sprung him for a couple extra yards.
Boy, I tell you, that he telegraphed that pass, too. That's something that could have been gone.
So to your point, partner, Foxborough comes out throwing on their first down there.
Why not? Why not?
And again, Pembroke has got like literally 10 guys within 5 yards. Now they got all 11 guys are up there.
They're asking for trouble.
They sure are right here. Foxborough's in a tight bunch formation. And here's Angelini. He's got a first down. And he's got more. He gets pushed out at about the 25-yard line. 26, they're going to spot him at. That's a nice long run there by Ben Angelini.
He reminds me a little bit of John
Angelini
Turner.
with the carry for,
Let's take a peek.
for 18 yards.
Good blocking right here. Seals off. There's Huck Finn again with a good block. Foxborough right back at it now. Quick turnaround, get back on the ball. Angelini's still the back. He's going to get another carry. This time he gets balled up by a host of blue jerseys. Number 50 there is one of the tacklers. That is Eli Torrey. But he still gains 3 yards.
And Angelini on carry for Foxborough, pick up about 3 yards. Tackled by Pembroke's Caleb Wiggin. I'll bring up a 2nd and
Foxborough
6.
basically going no huddle. Fast tempo offense right now. Again, tight bunch formation. You're going to see a pass out of this. Pretty soon you will. Ball's on the ground. We turn it over again.
Holy smokes. There's one of the ones I didn't want to talk about.
Will Johnson on the recovery.
My goodness. He didn't even get to the line of scrimmage.
That ball came out immediately.
Yeah, quickly.
That's all on Angelini right there.
He never even had it in his pocket.
No, he never did. Yeah, the ball's coming loose before he had contact, so defense needs to get it back. Foxborough wastes a good opportunity right there. Nice drive going.
There's one of those turnovers.
3 of them in the game now.
Yep.
All right.
It doesn't mean much if Pembroke can't take advantage of it.
Sure does. Falco now underneath center. Hasn't happened too often in this game. And they got a flag down. Good
motion.
That's Tassone. He's got a first down if this doesn't come back. It's either motion or it's an illegal formation.
Hey, what? Go in the huddle. Come on.
We're going to get the call here from our motion. Yeah. So they lose a 10-yard gain.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty, bringing up the 1st and 15.
That's a 15-yard swing right there.
16-yard line.
That's your call to
Break for Foxborough. Just seems when each of these teams get a chance to start something, they shoot themselves in the foot.
Yep.
All right, 1st and 15, ball at the 21 of Pembroke. And again, they're bunched up. They got like a wing formation. They're going to get those 5 yards back, so bring 2nd and 10. That's Tassone again.
Be physical out here. Will be physical.
I think Shane Henry was in on the tackle.
5-yard carry by Tassone for Pembroke. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Shane a sophomore
tackled
too.
by Shane
Yeah.
Henry.
Shane, no,
Mike
Shane's a
Campbell.
junior.
Yep.
I believe he is. Yeah, he's in with Tony Solheim in that group. So now we see a receiver kick out, but we got a power I formation. And we're going straight ahead. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Shane Henry and Chase.
I don't think they're going to catch him.
Nope, that's Tassone.
Holy smokes, is he
Wow,
fast?
he broke that one. That's an 80-yard run.
Wow.
79-yard run by Tassone.
They couldn't get to him. That's not good right there. Right straight up the middle.
78-yard touchdown
Wow.
run by Pembroke's Jack Tassone.
Well, Pembroke assumes the lead again.
That kid's got some quick feet, doesn't he?
Once he broke that first line there, yeah.
As soon as he started carrying the ball, they moved it.
Let's go.
So again, the Foxborough turnover, although it was deep in Pembroke territory, it leads to a touchdown for the Titans. And the kick is good. So we're going to look at this.
Good. Making it 21-17 Pembroke.
Nice block. 44 gets a block on Lincoln Moore there, but Lincoln's got no other help in the middle of the field. Shane Henry dives. Doesn't make a difference at that point in time, but
Wow. Kid's got pretty quick feet.
very interesting game. So 6:02 remaining in the 3rd quarter. A lot of time. These are 12-minute quarters, so we got 18 minutes of football left.
A game of big plays, Doug.
It has been. We've seen broken coverage in the secondary. We've seen a long run. Seen turnovers by Foxborough that are just really
2 long
Adding-
passes
adding
by
up.
Pembroke,
Wiggins set
back
to
to
kick
back.
for Pembroke.
Yeah.
Feldman and Lewis back to return.
So now we got a different kicker for Pembroke, number 65, Caleb Wiggin. Maybe they're going to go deep for a change. They are. His first deep kick of the game. Lewis is going to take it at his own 6-yard line. He's got to hold on to the ball.
You can't turn your back. You're going to get killed.
And they fumbled again.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
They did.
He turned his back to the defenders, Doug. As soon as he did, he got hit, and the ball popped out.
I know Sooner had those words come out of my mouth. You know, got to hold on to the ball. You're right, partner.
Pembroke recovers the fumble on the return.
Turnovers are just killing us.
First and 10 on the 25.
So we've had 3 fumbles and an interception. So this is Lewis. And
There's his back turn. Boom.
and they're pulling at it. Ball comes loose.
Wow.
Well, defense is going to be tested now. Ball's at 25-yard line to the Warriors.
Now they're going to keep the ball on the ground.
Tassone's not the back right now. They're in there with Will Johnson. There you get motion. Steve Johnson. We're going to go up top. That could be picked off. It is.
Why in God's name do you throw the football? Why would you throw the football?
That's
beyond
Gordon.
me.
That's Gordon, I
Jake
believe.
Falco pass intercepted by Nolan Gordon, Foxborough. Pressure by Brendan Mazinkas.
I tell you, I don't get that call whatsoever.
If you watch the replay, though, watch this. I hope we have the same angle, the replay.
First and 10.
Oh, we don't. But he's got a guy open sooner. He
Yeah,
delayed.
I
Look,
know
this
it.
guy's behind.
And then he got hit,
And then,
and
yeah.
he's falling back as
Yeah.
he's throwing the ball.
Yeah.
My goodness.
If he released that ball 2 seconds earlier, he's got number 5 in behind the secondary, Will McNamara.
Yep.
So Foxborough
Just another
temporarily dodges a bullet. They get the ball on their own 9-yard line.
We're going to run the ball.
Now we're short of guys. We're coming out. Feldman joins the huddle, or joins the formation. Check that. That's Angelini. What we haven't seen yet tonight is O'Grady carried a ball.
That's right.
5 yards.
He had a couple long runs in the last game. He did. He had one for a touchdown and one he got dragged down at like the 2.
He had a great game
1 yard
against
line.
Canton running the ball.
Yeah. So Foxborough in the power eye. Nope, they get offset eye. This is Angelini again. Tackled high, but he's got a first down. He got wrapped around the neck in a headlock type of tackle.
And Angelini on the carry for Foxborough.
All right, we're going to see this.
7 yards.
This is
That'll
the interception.
First down.
So Grady has him, and he gets sandwiched. You got Finn and O'Grady, so that's part of the problem right there. Is that he, like you said, Frank, he was off balance, off his feet, were off the ground.
You get the ball on a turnover. You're deep in the opponent's territory. Keep the ball on the ground for a little bit. My goodness.
Well, once again, we can see Angelini. It looks like he's running into the heart of that Pembroke defense. 74 in there leading the charge. Patrick Norman.
Sometimes, Dougie, and you know this, coaches just outsmart themselves.
They do. Eli Torrey as well. Yeah. Sometimes we get ourselves too cute.
Bring up 2nd and 8 from
It's like we fall in love sometimes with like the big play. If you're running the ball and you're running it well,
Yep.
all right,
Stay there.
It may be boring. The fans may sit there and say, geez, it's boring. But I'm thinking if you're picking up first down after first down after first down, why should we change it? And I'm guilty of it myself.
I'll tell you, Doug and I can tell you a story that we witnessed about 5 or 6 years ago. King Philip. Whoop.
Small him gets nothing out of that.
King Philip running the quarterback sneak 8 times in a row. 8 times in a row.
All the way down the field.
All the way down the field against Foxborough.
And then they ran a 2-point conversion.
That's
and
right.
they did the same thing.
Same thing, quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. I never saw anything like it in my life.
Same.
I couldn't believe it.
We had no answer for it. And again, King Philip just said, it's working, why change it? No.
Yeah.
Homework checks out. So
Now we're 3rd and 10.
yeah. We got no safety in the middle of the field again.
Yeah, watch the middle.
Good. Ball's to Gordon. He's going to come up shy. We're going to be punting.
Yeah.
Marcasella pass completed to Rolling Gordon for a pickup of about 7 yards. I'll bring up 4th and 4.
Yeah, so Foxborough
29 yards.
dodges the threat of the turnover, but they fail to pick up enough yardage to sustain a drive here, and they'll be punting from deep in their territory. Carpenter also does the punting.
Tassone and Johnson back to return.
Tassone's the deep back.
You better watch that.
Steve Johnson's now joining him.
They're coming hard, too.
Oh, we got something here. Do we got movement by the defense?
I think Pembroke's offside.
If they were, it's going to be a first down for the Warriors.
Yeah.
And that will drive a coach nuts. That flag came out early. Offense looks like they're coming back on the field. Oh,
12 men on the field.
12 men on the field.
It was 4th and 4, so that 5-yard penalty will bring up the Foxborough. First down.
Wow. These teams are snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Boy, that's true.
They both, it's amazing. Like, who's going to make the next mistake that can cost them the game? Wow. Now, special teams coach will be looking for a new job tomorrow.
Wow.
So here we go, Foxborough's first down. They get a big break right here on their own 32-yard line. Angelini's still the back. And he's going to take another handoff. And he's following. Who's he
Hold on to
behind?
the
He's
ball.
behind. I believe he's following Ehrman there. Yeah, Nate Ehrman, number 78. This is lead blocker.
Ben Angelini with the carry for Foxborough, pick up about 2 yards. Tackled by several of the Pembroke Titans, led by Cole Christensen.
All right, yeah,
2nd and 8.
they're all trying to rip at the ball, too. You got a good view of that. Pembroke's trying to strip the ball each and every time. We got Solham in motion. And we're going to see Angelini again. And he breaks a tackle, but he's not going to get much. He gets a yard if he's lucky. He's slow getting up, too.
Angelini on the carry for no gain.
3rd and 8.
Tackled by Cole Christensen for Pembroke.
He's just shy of the 35-yard line.
3rd and 8.
We're under a minute now.
From their own 25-yard line.
We're going to go the other side.
We don't have to go deep here. We don't have to go deep.
I'm actually thinking hard count myself right now. See if I get a free 5.
Maybe a screen.
Marcusella, yep, you called it. Gordon again, but he's bottled up.
Wow, no blocking at all. No blocking. You just can't leave him out there abandoned like that.
Marcusella pass completed to Nolan
So
Gordon for
we've got 19 and a half seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pembroke holding on to a 4-point lead. Clock is running again, so that this will run out.
I'll tell you, Doug, if I'm a coach, I'm not going to leave a wide receiver to make a block to get a first down.
Right.
They just don't do it. You know what I mean? They're just not trained to block that well.
And you got to be careful at times too. That's where you get a lot of those pushing the backs and holding calls because, to your point, they're not trained to block a lot.
They're not trained to do that. Right?
All right, they're skilled guys. They run routes, they catch balls, they run reverses.
Exactly.
Blocking's not necessarily one of the strong suits. I mean, you got to run that screen, and it has worked. I mean, they had a big gain earlier only because Gordon came back to the ball.
That's right.
And ran against the grain.
That's right.
All right, so he really didn't rely on a lot of blocking there as much as he did himself.
One thing I noticed about like Selham and Gordon, they'll get open in the middle of the field.
Right.
Whereas other guys have to go deep. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
The 12-yard pass in the middle is a pass that's open all the time.
Right. So we got Tassone and Will Johnson back here. Steve Johnson, I'm sorry, check that. Carpenter again doing the punting chores. Low snap, he picks it up.
Whoa, my goodness.
And we got a roughing.
Wow.
That's a big one too. That's gonna be 15 yards.
I can't believe it.
He tackled Carpenter.
I think he got blocked into him, but he did. You're right. He did tackle him.
He tackled him. That's not just running in. That's Cole Christensen basically buried Sam Carpenter, and that's gonna be 15 yards.
More turnovers.
Hopefully Carpenter's okay.
Yeah. Roughing the kicker on Pembroke.
He's walking. He's fine.
Wow, you're going to see this. I mean, he comes close to blocking it, but now you're going to peel away. You're going to be out of control. Well,
I'll tell you, if I'm the Pembroke coach, I'm a little angry right now.
I'll tell you. Back to back, I know, special teams. He's definitely looking for a job tomorrow. And once again, snatching defeat away from the jaws of victory.
Foxborough, first down.
Man, we're now out at our own 47-yard line.
The thing about this is you get so high from doing something so good, and all of a sudden you're deflated.
Absolutely. So once again, we got Angelini again.
He's stuffed
and
again.
He gets to midfield almost.
The offensive linemen are standing up. They're not getting off the ball. They're either tired or lazy, but I praise them all the time, but not on that play.
You got a couple of them that are playing both ways.
Yeah.
He gets to the 49. But Pembroke's rising to the occasion, certainly in the middle of that pack.
They really are.
What do we got here? We got a timeout, Pembroke.
Timeout Pembroke, 11:18 to go in the fourth quarter. That's Pembroke's first
So we
timeout.
got plenty of time left, 11:18.
I got a feeling Marcacello's going to have to throw the ball, and I think Brian Carew is telling him that too. We got to get the ball in the air.
You know, something that we used to see a lot in years past was like the jet sweep.
Yep.
And you have a couple guys. You have a Solham, for example, who they could bring in motion.
Or even Gordon.
Right? But you have a couple weapons there.
Sure.
That a jet sweep, because right now they're trying the middle, and they're not getting a lot of yards there. Pembroke, as we said just a second ago, is rising to the occasion. And there's a good opportunity on jet sweep to give your lineman a blow for one play and just rely on the pure athleticism of your back.
That's right. That's right. The problem with letting these guys hang around is they hang around.
They hang around. So
here's the pass.
Oh, he drops it. There's a nice ball. Good coverage right there, too, to Sohn on the coverage.
Marcacello pass incomplete.
That was not interference.
Nope.
That was not interference.
Nope. Tony Solham was right there. Tassone is like hobbling off the field there, but that was great coverage on his part. We're going to see it. So we got a third down now. That's off Tony's hands. I mean, a little outside his reach, but no interference. So a big third down play here.
They got to rush the passer here.
Gordon's being tied up. He gets free. There's interference right there. No. Wow.
Why are we throwing the ball? Now it's fourth down. Why are we throwing the ball long?
Wow.
I said it earlier.
I had interference myself.
Middle is wide open.
We're going to see this. So I actually think this, because the defender doesn't turn his back to the ball. All right? He's making contact as Gordon's trying to go up to get the ball.
That definitely could have gone our way.
Could have gone. Not enough, though. The referees thought that they could throw the flag, and now we're going to punt again. This is a high kick. Ball's going to bounce down and inside the 15-yard line.
Now, if he comes out throwing a football, I'll tell you what.
All right, we're going to take another look at that last pass play. You see, Gordon's in position to make the catch. Now, this guy, not much. Yeah,
I don't think so.
No,
I think it was
from that angle. Well. From that angle, it's definitely a good play.
Yeah.
The other angle, I had interference, but that one there shows you it was clearly
just. Yeah, but
just,
we're homers anyway. That should be our call.
So here we go. Defense got to make another stand.
All right. If he doesn't run the football, I'll be very, very surprised.
Tassone again. A host of white shirts there. Lincoln Moore's in there. Cameron's in there.
Now, have any timeouts been used in the second half yet?
Pembroke, I don't think. We may have used one, I think.
We only get 3.
I believe we get 3 now.
4 yards.
4-yard gain on that play.
Back in the day, we used to get out of the parking lot by midnight because they had 5 first downs and a half.
You got that right.
It was unbelievable.
And they thought they had to use them all.
Yeah. Boy, that's true.
Here we go, 2nd and 6. Falco under center.
They're coming.
Flag, Foxborough jumps again.
Was it Foxborough or was it them? Or is it Pembroke?
We're going to get Foxborough.
It's against Foxborough. My goodness, how many times are we going to shoot ourselves in the foot in this game? Between the penalties and the turnovers, we played a kind of a dirty game here.
Yeah. And again, that's what Coach was concerned about, figuring if you play a clean game, things take care of themselves. But when you make the mistakes that we've made tonight, you put yourself at risk. Straight ahead now. He's going to have the first down. He only needed a half a yard.
Yeah.
That's Tassone on the carry again.
Tassone on the carry for Pembroke.
Well, that young kid's made an impact this game, hasn't he?
He has this half.
Yeah.
The first half they were going with Johnson
Right.
a lot.
Right.
First and 10 from the 27-yard line.
And Foxborough basically playing with a 4-4 alignment. They're taking all the time they can off that clock too. Still plenty of game
That's the
left.
smart of it.
There's a toss. This is to Tassone again. And he gets a good gain. He gets about 6 yards out of that.
Nice run.
Little cutback on his part.
Tassone on the carry.
Peyton
for
Francis
Pembroke,
on the carry. On the tackle, I'm sorry.
Tackled by Demai Cameron and Peyton Francis for Foxborough.
Yeah, he gets 7 out of that. 2nd and 3.
Bring up about 2nd and 3.
All that conditioning, man.
Their own 34.
This has turned out to be a pretty good football game, even though the turnovers are killing us.
We got movement in the backfield now.
Of course we do.
False start by Pembroke, going to set them back 5 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 8.
I'm really surprised that this football field has held up as well as it has.
Yeah. Well, we've had good weather throughout the
Fall, yeah.
fall so far, and again, it's used only a few times a year. Let's see what it looks like at the end of the month for Thanksgiving. 2nd and 8. We're going to see Falco drop back. Picked off. That's Shane Henry. Wow.
Jake Falco pass intercepted by Shane Henry from Foxborough.
Well,
I got to tell you,
Warriors will take
Pembroke
over. First
doesn't
and
deserve
10
to win
from
this
Pembroke
game.
45,
this is what you call turnover poker.
Yeah.
I'll see your interception and I'll raise you another one.
Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. They just cannot understand
They were running the ball.
how to win.
They were running the ball quite well there.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice play by Shane Henry, though. Let's
Well,
not take that
certainly
away
was.
from him.
Absolutely.
He went up and got that ball. So Foxborough gets another break at the Pembroke 45-yard line with 7:49 to go. This is Angelini. He's going to get like 2 yards. They pretty much contained Angelini here this half.
Ben Angelini on the carry.
I got to say, the
Foxborough,
pass
picked
is
up
there
about
every
2
play.
yards, tackled by Pembroke's Will Johnson. The 2nd and 8 from the Pembroke 43.
I mean, I'm not sure if they were not planning on using BMO in the backfield tonight, but what I saw against Canton,
Yeah.
I'd give him a sniff or two, to tell you the truth.
Or
I
two.
mean, just the way he's just a force to bring down.
Yep, and he's fast.
I mean, he's playing tight end, and he's really there's going to be emotion on us.
Yeah. How many times? How many times? You can't win a football game like this.
That will be at 2nd and 13.
This is, this maybe the inexperience, the nerves of a young team, but way too many mistakes. This is certainly not like playoff caliber football. So Foxborough's got twins to both sides. Angelini, it looks like, in the backfield alone. We're going to outpass, and we're going to have a first down, I believe. No, he's shy. He's shy of the mark by about a yard, 2 yards. 2 yards. 3 yards.
Will McNamara on the coverage for Pembroke. But that'll be a
they did get a first down. My bad. Here's Solham on a little out. McNamara gets there a little late. So Foxborough keeps the ball moving, the drive going. 1st and 10 at the 33 of Pembroke. And once again, this is Angelini, and once again, he's bottled up.
Oh, I didn't know he was going to hold on to that
Eli,
ball.
Eli Torrey in there, number 50, number 65 as well as Caleb Wiggin.
Ben Angelini on the carry for Foxborough. Pick up the ball 1 yard. Tackled by Pembroke's Cole Christensen. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9 from the Pembroke 32.5.
Foxborough a lot of yards rushing in the first half, but they've really struggled to sustain something here in the second. Marcusella hasn't run the ball yet this half either. He's going to get run out of bounds. He gets about 4 yards, maybe 5, bring up a 3rd and 4. We're coming down to 5 minutes remaining in the contest.
Angelini on the carry for a pickup about 5 yards for Foxborough. Bring up the 3rd and 4. Tackled by Eli Torrey.
Now's the time for Gordon over the middle.
Oh, he's going up top. Zelter all by himself.
Let's go.
Oh my God. Because again, another dropped handoff there.
They got lucky.
Angelini was lucky
Yeah.
he got the ball back. This is, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's not good.
Short game, bring up his 4th and 2.
Handoff was a little high.
Yeah, I never got the handoff.
Never got in the basket there. So here we go, 4th and 2. This is super critical right here, folks. He's got the first down, but man, he had to work for that.
Ben Angelini.
It's Torrey again on the tackle, number 50. Gets up a little slow.
4 yards, going to bring it up to the Pembroke 23-yard line. There will be a Foxborough first down.
Foxborough needs a touchdown. Sam Carpenter's leg does not help him now. They're down by 4. We have 4:17 remaining. 21-17 Pembroke. Story of this game has been turnovers, penalties, and some big plays. Foxborough's got 4 turnovers. I believe Pembroke has 3. Angelini's still in there as the deep back. And once again,
Same play over and over and over. Off tackle.
they keep sending Gordon up to the high side, the wide side of the field, a single out. And it's leaving the middle of the field open.
Wide open.
You know, if he does like a little head fake out and then slants in, I think Marcusella has him. Now Gordon's to the near side. He's matched up man to man. This Angelini, and again, there's nothing there.
I guess he's decided he wants to stay with Angelini running the ball.
Bring up about 35.
3rd and 5, he doesn't gain anything there.
I'm going to
Coming
say,
down on 3 minutes.
I'm going to say he's going to have to put it up right here.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if they have it in their playbook, but I'd like to see a little misdirection right here.
I'm with you.
I mean, they'd bite on Angelini. That ball's picked.
Holy cow, you got to be kidding me.
He was throwing at O'Grady.
He's thrown 3 interceptions already, this kid, I think, right?
2, he's got 2 picks and we got 3 fumbles. That's 5 turnovers.
Nate Tasson with the interception for Pembroke. Pembroke will take over 1st and 10 from
Well, we got 2:45 and only 2 timeouts left. We're going to see this. Little play action pass. Gordon was there, O'Grady was there. That's just,
Just a poorly thrown ball, unfortunately. All right. Timeouts right away.
well, yeah, I think unless you get a play where you got to run them out of bounds or something, but Well, there's more again. There's a quick timeout right there.
The zone on the carry for Pembroke, dropped for a loss by Foxborough's Lincoln Moore. And bring up
Well, they only lose 5 seconds off the clock on that.
I mean, the execution, you gotta figure the play before the interception, you get the bad handoff. If that play doesn't get screwed up, let's say, then maybe your third down's a 3rd and 2 or something like that, and then you don't have to throw that pass.
Yeah.
But it's just been one thing leads into another, and we've actually benefited by a couple penalties on Pembroke's part to keep some of these drives going.
You made mention of it, but Marcachella can run the football.
He hasn't this half.
He hasn't run the ball at all this half.
You know, the early series, he did a lot of those read option plays.
Exactly.
And to be honest with you, I mean, if I'm Pembroke's defense and I see Angelini carried 7, 8, 9 times in a row, I'm loading the box.
Yep.
So Foxborough's got everybody up too. And they're lucky there.
Boy, he
I think that's Tassone again. Could have broke that. That's how he scored his touchdown earlier.
Pick up about 6 yards. Tackled by Lincoln Moore.
We got a 3rd and 3. This is going to be the play of your game right now.
Bringing up about 3rd and 3 or 4.
Is that the last time out, or they got?
I believe that's our last time out. I thought we called one earlier when we didn't have our formation. Maybe that's wrong. But if anything, we got one left. We're going to find out. I mean, if whoever wins this game is certainly going to be counting their blessings that they survived all their turnovers and mistakes. And whoever loses has got nothing to look back except on those mistakes.
Well, here's the play of the game right here.
I agree. Foxborough needs to stop 3 yards to do it in.
I just don't think you can run the football up the middle right now. They're just loaded up there, stacked right there.
Watch Foxborough. They're going to go long count, try and draw Foxborough off sides. Nope. Toss play. No! Shane Henry. Shane Henry with a big tackle. And there is your last timeout.
By Foxborough's number 20, Shane Henry.
That is your last timeout.
Foxborough bringing up a 4th and 5 with 2:29 to go in the 4th quarter.
Here we go, instant replay. Shane Henry. He's been doing this since he was 7 years old. Go low. And then you get a little help by, who's that? I think that's Cameron that was over the top, but Shane Henry made that play happen.
Nice play, very nice play.
A loss of 3 yards. Now the question is, does Foxborough go after the punt, or do they try to set up a return?
If I go after the punt, boy, I'll tell you what, you got to stay away from the kicker.
Yeah. The way things are going, I'm looking return here if I can.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Solham and Lewis back inside the 50-yard line, so on the Foxborough, their own side. It's a good snap. Get away from it. The ball's going to roll backwards. We're going to get it at the 43-yard line of Pembroke.
Pembroke punt down by Cole.
So 23-yard punt.
At the Pembroke 44-yard line.
We got 2:20, no timeouts.
Foxborough will take over 1st and 10 from the Pembroke 44, 2:20 to go in the 4th quarter.
If we are going to run the ball, we need to call 2 plays, 3 plays on the huddle. We cannot be waiting for plays to come in from the sideline if we're going to run the ball.
Exactly right. You got to throw the football, and you got to tell the wide receivers and the backs to get out of bounds.
Pembroke now they're going to put 2 safeties in the middle of the field.
Yep. Boy, I don't think they're deep enough, though, to be honest with you.
Swing pass, Angelini. Hold on to the ball. Got to get out.
He got out.
That clock's going to start on the snap. As soon as they set the ball, though, they move the chains.
Marcasella's pass completed to Ben Angelini for
there
a
it goes. The
pickup of
clock's
15
running.
yards, bringing it to the Pembroke 31-yard line. And now it's another Foxborough first down.
All right, Foxborough sending 3 receivers over there. You got Lewis is on the inside. Now we're going to get a timeout by Pembroke.
Timeout, Pembroke.
Well, we got 1:51. This is coming right down to the end, folks.
Pembroke has 1 timeout
All right.
left.
Here's the last play from the opposite side of the field. This is just a little swing pass, safe play. Gets a good block there. Breaks 2 tackles. He's fighting for more yardage. And he gets the first down, which only stopped the clock until they set the ball. Fortunately, Pembroke calls a timeout. Foxborough gets to take advantage of that right now to set up a play or 2. Again, I'm calling 2 plays here in the huddle.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Not that we couldn't run the ball at any point in time, but not from this distance. I think your safe bet is still the swing passes.
The ball's on the 31.
Yeah. You know, you need a couple chunk plays right now. You don't need it all at once. So once again, we got 3 guys going up top. Angelini's one of the receivers up top now. We have 5 guys. We got an empty backfield. Spot pass there out to Eddie Feldman. He gets out of bounds.
Marcasella pass completed to Feldman. Pickup of 8 yards. Feldman gets out of bounds.
I like the 5 receiver format.
2nd and 2.
I like the 5 receivers because I don't think Pembroke has the right guys to cover 5 people. And you got to do something quick so that if Marcasella takes a sack.
Well, you're right, Doug. A lot of it's contingent upon the linebackers being able to cover these backs out of the backfield.
Again, you got 5 guys, and you got most of them are dangerous.
Look for Selham. He's in the slot right now.
And here he goes. Get out of bounds. He does.
Marcasella's pass.
Right there, they use Gordon to run off the corner. Selham cut underneath of him.
1st and 10 for Foxborough from the 16-yard line.
We have plenty of time, nothing to panic. We're at the 16 now. Stay with this formation. Again, we're going to see Feldman. I think now is going to run this guy off, and they're going to look at Selham again. We got Lewis, touchdown.
Mike Marcasella's pass completed to Rashawn Lewis. He brings it up the middle into the end zone for a Foxborough touchdown.
Wow. Well, again, can't cover 5 guys. You know, the freshman comes through again, and he makes up for his fumble on the kickoff. So Carpenter can give Foxborough that 3-point lead, which would be real critical right now. And we're good.
I'll tell you what.
Carpenter's extra point is good.
We're going to see a replay here. Here you go.
Foxborough with 1:35 to go here at Jack Martinelli Field.
Pump, there he goes, right here. He just takes it underneath. And this is Lewis slithering through. He needed 16 yards, and he got 18. But just that little quick pass from the slot. I tell you, the young man has made a couple big plays for Foxborough this year, and that's the biggest one to date. But now the defense has to stand tall. Carpenter, if he pins him down the 20-yard line.
I got to double team that kid to Sony.
I think so. Now they're going to the air. They can't run the ball now themselves.
I put him in the slot. Him in the slot. He's the one with the speed.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Frank. Do similar to what Foxborough did, just empty the backfield.
Put 4 deep Just don't let him get out, that's all.
So if Carpenter does his job here and gets it ball into the end zone, we're going to see an 80-yard field that Pembroke is going to have to try to cover to get the win, or something close to that to try for the tying field goal.
This is where Carpenter becomes a weapon right here.
Oh, absolutely.
From the 40. Sasson and Straub back to return. Johnson and Straub.
I just noticed BMO's on the kickoff team. Why not? He'll track down anybody. There you go. That ball's out of the end zone.
Carpenter's kick sails through the end zone.
Here we go, Dean.
Going to take over first and
We got
10 from their own
1:35 remaining. Foxborough 24, Pembroke 21. A seesaw affair that has seen just about everything. We're going to look at the kickoff here. Why not? Look at this ball go. Look.
Out of the end zone in the air.
Out of the end zone in the air. That's a 70-yard kick right there, folks.
Look at, we got three.
Yeah. We're going to get the spot pass to the out. There's Tassoni, and he's going to go out of bounds. Only takes 5 seconds off the clock.
Falco's pass completed to Sony. Pick up about 7 yards with Pembroke 27.
Pembroke might have one timeout left. This is where I turn BMO and Finn loose. You need something out of your DNs right now. Foxborough, like you said, Frank, they got 3 deep.
Yep.
They got 2 linebackers. They're only rushing 2 guys, your 2 ends. Look at this. All right. Completion there, number 7. We get a first down. That's Evan O'Brien. He brings the ball at the Pembroke's 45-yard line. Well, they spiked the ball.
Pembroke pass completed to Evan O'Brien. Will pick up to the Pembroke 45-yard line. Pembroke spikes the first down. So we have 2nd and 10.
All right. Foxborough again just rushing with O'Grady and Finn. Look at the push by O'Grady. There's a hold, and that's what O'Grady does. If he doesn't get to you, he's going to force the penalty. Yeah. There you go. Look, this kid, I can't say enough about him. Look, he's got 2 guys blocking him, holding him. That's 44. That's Will Johnson on the hold.
Pembroke.
That's a costly one because it's 10 yards from where it happened.
Down.
That goes back. That's 10 yards from the spot. That's a
10
big.
yards from the spot of the foul, so I'll bring up 2nd and 25.
They got to get to the Foxborough 45-yard line for a first down.
What
And again,
what they have to do is they got to get out of bounds.
here we go again. You're going to see O'Grady forcing this. There's Finn chasing. There's got to be. Oh my goodness, he picks up like 20 yards on this play. Close to
He
it.
caught that too.
Falco's pass completed for a pickup about 18 yards to Desson. Bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, I send a backer. They're worried about just blocking those 2 guys. I delay blitz with a backer up the gut. We got a 3rd and 9 here. We got trips coming to Sohn on our near side. Watch, here we go. What are we going to see? We're going to get a timeout by Pembroke. Yeah.
Timeout Pembroke. That'll be their last timeout.
Hey, I sent the late blitz up the middle. Oh, yeah.
See how much time he had? It's amazing that they didn't have a lineman downfield because he had like 10 seconds to throw that ball. Wow, we're coming right down to the end. This is a great game. A great sloppy game.
I got to find that kid 20. I got to find the zone.
Yeah, for sure. In the way that Falco's kicked too. I mean, if they get close enough, and run out of time, field goal attempt puts it into overtime.
Yep.
So here we go. All right, Foxborough does come with a little bit of blitz. Oh, we get a first down.
Falco's pass completed to 5 Will McNamara. Brought down the middle of the field by Lincoln Moore. Foxborough 43.
Spike the ball again.
Ball is spiked, 48 seconds to go in that game.
All right, we're going to see this first down completion. I mean, you got to give credit to Pembroke. They had like a second and like 30, for God's sakes.
Wow.
Here we go. Foxborough now coming with more pressure up the gut. This receiver falls down. Stops the clock on the incompletion.
For Steve Johnson.
Steve Johnson falls down on the play.
Bring up 3rd and 10 from the Foxborough 43.
Well, 2 downs.
What a game.
Yeah.
They got to throw the football under the zone, in the middle.
Yeah, Tassone's up in the top slot. O'Grady's going to come hard. They step up. There we go. He's outside the pocket. You're not going to get that. Oh, they got him. I don't know how you talk that. I thought he was outside the pocket. Well, they're going to get the yardage. He must have lost it down.
For Foxborough, bringing Falco down on 3rd down, and the call is intentional grounding on Pembroke.
Look how I think he's out of that pocket.
Oh my God, yeah.
And the ball went past the line of scrimmage. If I'm Pembroke, I'm not happy. I mean, if we took it from this view where we're looking at the field right now, we'd have a better view of where the tackles were when the ball was snapped.
Bring up 4th and 15.
Okay, we're going to take one from our side. So if you look, he comes all the way across the field. Yeah. Oh, doesn't matter now. 34.7 on the clock, 4th down and 15. Foxborough, all you do is not give up the first down. Here comes the hard rush. Well, that's the ball game.
Falco's pass to Johnson.
Johnson could have had that. Johnson could have had that ball.
There'll be a turnover on downs for Pembroke.
Well, one knee will do it.
Foxborough will take over, 1st and 10.
Wow, we dodged the bullet here.
Wow, he's right. What a game.
Foxborough taking over from their own 46-yard line.
We see a replay. Johnson was open. He got underneath the coverage. Ball went through his hands. I mean, they tried. They certainly tried. An electrifying finish here.
You're right, Doug. He could have had that ball.
I think so. There's the knee.
And with that lead, Foxborough will take down the clock. With that playoff victory, moving on to the round of 8 next week.
All right, we moved the round of 8.
24-21 over Pembroke.
And I got to tell you,
fantastic
wait
game
to see the winner of the Bedford.
What a game.
Bedford game. If Bedford wins, we'll be traveling to Bedford next week for the game. If they somehow lose tonight, we'll be hosting. So a better contest than I anticipated. Here in the last play, we're going to get another look at it. Johnson right through his hands.
Oh, he had it.
He had a first down as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, that's how the games are won or lost. Both teams had a lot of opportunity tonight to make big plays. The turnovers and penalties certainly were a huge factor for both squads. Foxborough, very, very fortunate, in my opinion, to come out on top. Scoring late like they did, and again right here, holding at the very end. But what a game! Something to build on, and they move on to the round of 8.
It was a pleasure to watch. It really was.
Sure was.
I know it wasn't the prettiest game, but it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, we'll get a chance to see now. If we're home here next week, Cable 8 will be bringing you the coverage. And if we're on the road, then I'm not sure what's going to happen. But all depends. Check your phones tonight. Check the newspapers tomorrow. See who we're going to be playing against and what's going to happen. But it was a pleasure doing this game. As always, worked with my partner Frank. We had Chuck Robbins in the background providing security. Pat Mack did a great job on the PA announcing tonight, filling in for Dave Fay and young Phil Thomas helping out with the spotting. So the Cable 8 crew, as always, happy to bring you the action of Foxborough High School football. And we thank you, and everybody have a safe and happy weekend. Don't forget to turn back your clocks tomorrow night.
Thank you for watching this Cable 8
There we go,
sports
straight
coverage
ahead.
of 2022
Wow.
football season. Game coverage made possible through the efforts of Foxboro Cable Access volunteers. You can watch all the Warrior home games, Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 on Comcast Channel 8 and Verizon Channel 39. You can also catch us online at fca.tv.org and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter